I don't know if he took me in to take a pee. And
Maybe that's where your problems have come from.
Straight, and that it was just one stream. Right. He goes, you don't know how lucky you are.
That was said to me too by some elders in my family. Boy, were they
Right, about the car.
Glenn, you tell me.
Glenn, you tell me.
All I recall was being in the little Volkswagen he had, and we drove into town from your house for some reason.
Yeah.
And he took out of the glove compartment a little charm or a card, something with a photograph of a naked woman on it, and showed it to me. And of course, it didn't mean a great deal to me at the time, since I was only about 8. I was wondering, why does he have this? You know, what's the point?
He was a
Big
housewife
thing on your
and a
back.
homemaker and just did everything that everybody
Okay,
wanted.
tell me that story again about the money.
So, the way I understand it, Solomon was a sort of an enterprising person, and he started gas stations, auto supply, car repair, that kind of thing, in Brooklyn, when they were living in Brooklyn. And he was expanding his business. He was starting his company with tires, and was expanding the business when he got sick, when he got pneumonia.
And how did he get the pneumonia?
I don't know how he got the original pneumonia, but lots of people back then were getting pneumonia for, you know, I mean, it was something people died from on a semi-regular basis. And he got it, and he was he was just about better. That's when he went to the barber, okay, on a cold day, and
I didn't know that.
had a relapse after that, and he died after that. My dad was had to quit. I don't know.
Wait, so you and Dad quit school too?
Quit school, went to school at night. Went to school at night.
See, my father didn't even go to school, I don't think.
Went to school at night and had to take care of Evelyn. That was his other job.
That I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's basically all.
So
I know.
how did the music business whole thing start?
That was after the war and after, you know,
Oh, so
he
it
got
didn't-
back and all of that kind of doing all kinds of different work. And he worked for a few different companies, I know that. And he had some, you know, he had some sort of minor success, but it wasn't anything that was, you know, I guess back then.
In Swedish, but I've been living in Sweden longer than I've lived in the United States. I've been there over 30 years now, believe it or not. And the word that's used all the time is syskon, which means siblings, which isn't a word I guess people use that commonly here.
Yeah, I guess if you look at it, John's correct. This couple.
Siblings, Jack, Claire, Irving, and my mother, Evelyn. And today, I think it's fitting that there is one child at least from who are the children of these 4. And therefore, we're the next generation of Siegels. And that generation is, my mom was the
And
last.
she lived the longest.
Yes. And that they're all a part of us. And we're a part of them, and we're a part of each other. And my mom, like her brothers and sisters, all had special Siegel magic and sometimes black magic. But they're truly a unique and complex mix. And the rest of what I wrote was, let's talk. That it's like each of us can share, and we can carry forth the Siegel genes as we do. And for each of us to say a little bit of what being a Siegel, how it has influenced us in our lives, and how knowing my mom Evelyn has influenced and affected us. Which I think more or less, I was thinking of saying this in the beginning, and then it would have been more apropos, but that's what we've been doing, and it's, I mean, it's, it is an amazing group of siblings that they were.